message. This is for the water sign placements: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders and pick which side of the story you guys are on, okay? So let's see here what the water signs need to know. Okay, so when I was getting ready for you guys, some of you guys could be dealing with, okay, some of you guys could be in a poly relationship, or you could be dealing with someone that is into poly or open to poly, or somebody here could just be juggling. I'm getting a heavy energy of juggling. Somebody's ungrounded. So let's see. We got swipe right. So glad you took a chance and put yourself out there so I could find you. Okay, so maybe, okay, somebody here could be part of the LBGT community. Being a part of the LBGTQIA plus community is a really important aspect of my identity. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody, maybe they're bisexual, or maybe if it's not about somebody being poly or an open relationship, this could be someone that is, some of y'all could be bi, or you could be into same sex. Flip and switch it. Okay, what else? Moving in. I can't get enough of you. Do you want to move in together? Somebody could want you to move in, or you can want somebody to move in. Some of you guys could be moving in with a person. We got family. Family is very important to me. How would you feel about us becoming a family? So for those of you that are partnered, you could be creating a family with somebody, or this could be what's on somebody's mind. If you haven't met this person yet, they're coming in. Some of you guys, and I know some people, I know some water signs who have families and they practice poly. So you got to, everybody's on different, everybody's, living different lifestyles. Some people do believe in that. One more, and we got loser. I forgot my wallet. Yeah, be careful of moving in with people, or buying a house, getting an apartment with somebody that is not going to cover their share of the rent, or you're going to have most or carry all the responsibilities. And I did a reading for you guys on Patreon about that, a love reading for you guys, like some days ago, a few days ago, about that, water signs. So be mindful. Make sure you're dealing with people that can carry their own weight, and they've been carrying their own weight from the time you've met them. Okay, one more, because you don't want to move, and we got boundaries. You don't want to move in with somebody or start a life with somebody, responsibilities with a person, and when it comes time to pay bills, they're always falling short, or you got to pay for everything by yourself, whether you're a man or a woman. And if you're a man and you're the provider, that's fine. Just make sure if that's what you want to do, but just make sure that person is doing something, I guess, that makes you feel like, I mean, y'all figure it out. If you want them in the house, or you want them to cook, or whatever, y'all know what y'all figure it out. Boundaries. I'm going to push your boundaries, and it's up to me if you let me. All right, and using. Guess what I'm saying? Using you. Maybe I have ulterior motives. Do you think I might be taking advantage of you? I feel like somebody, whether you have kids with this person or not, whether you're in a relationship or not, I feel like somebody here is using somebody. Yeah, arguments. I just wish we had healthier communication between us instead of all this unnecessary conflict and bickering. And we have perfect match and children and unstable. Yeah, for some, so I'm getting a few things. For some of you guys somebody here could, again, there could be children involved, because the children card is here, right? What did it say? Children, this is bigger than the two of us, and there's a lot at stake. Let's make thoughtful decisions, since we can't afford to play games here. So I feel like you could be, for those of you that have children, um make sure that you're not just bringing anybody around your child or children, whether you're a man or a woman. Okay. uh Make sure you're introducing people slowly, and make sure this is a person who actually wants to be around your child. And if you're dating somebody with a kid, whether you have them or not, make sure you're not, yes, it's about the person you're dating, but if they have a child, make sure you actually want to take on that responsibility. It is what it is. Also, um There could be a situation here where two people may not argue because I feel like maybe one or both parties sweeps things under the rug. I'm getting an energy, somebody's suppressing something. And this can make it look like from the outside looking in, or it can make two people think that, okay, we never argue, so we're a good match. But it's like, no, you guys don't argue because somebody in this situation is suppressing how they feel. And that's not healthy. For others of you, I'm getting somebody could be living a double life. There could be a split in a person's resources, energy. We gonna see. But I'm getting a lot of stuff. Some of y'all are also dealing with somebody that could potentially be using you or vice versa. So just be mindful of that. Again, make sure whoever you're dealing with, they are stable from the minute you meet them. They have if they have their own thing. Cause I got that for your Patreon reading, water signs. You can have love, and some of you guys, I feel like for a lot of times water signs believe that it's either love or money, because you guys could have been in situations where you got with the guy that had them or the girl that had the money, but there was no romance or there was no love there, or you got the romance and love but that person didn't have no money. You can have both. You can find someone that's whole, stable, and romantic and self-sufficient. You don't have to pick and choose. That's how you guys get caught up in these situations that throw you guys off emotionally. So you don't have to choose. You can be, but you guys just have to, you can't just act off of your emotions. It's something takes more than love. It takes more than romance. It takes more than attachment, so love is not enough. What's swipe right for the water signs? Okay, the Fool here. Some of you guys could be just getting out in the dating pool or dating world. Aquarius energy. You or somebody here can have Aquarius in their chart. Yeah, I feel like somebody here, you or another person, it's like they want to take a risk, but you see how this person, they're still clinging on to like the edge of the cliff. So somebody's insecurities, their fears, maybe somebody's afraid of losing something, because you see how his little satchel is falling into the water, and the satchel is all the aces that are on the table on the magician card, the ace of pentacles, ace of cups, the ace of swords, the ace of wands. It's whatever the Fool has mastered. So somebody here or this could even be a person that's going to have to lose and drop everything that they previously learned about love, about life, and they're going to have to adopt something brand new. So some of you guys are going to end up in a connection where you're going to have to leave behind some things, and that could be scary, but you know that's what it is, moving in. Okay, five of swords under the moving in together. That's what I'm saying. Be careful. Venus and Aquarius. Somebody may have a motive here for wanting you to move in, or vice versa, or for not wanting to move in. This could be a situation like, I'll keep my place, you keep yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah, there could be miscommunication, or for some of you guys, there could be some communication issues about a living situation or about moving in together. But I don't like the Five of Swords is like wanting to win something by any means necessary. And the Five of Swords tends to be like very sneaky, they have a motive. So I don't know about that. What's boundaries? This may not be someone that some of you guys could be hesitant on moving in or living with somebody. And some of you guys can know deep down, this is not someone that you either want to go into a partnership with, live with, have kids with. Like, something could be a little off. Maybe you just can't pinpoint it. What's boundaries here? Okay, the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. Venus in Cancer with the Two of Cups. And then we have the Hangman in reverse, Pisces. So you or somebody here can have Pisces in their chart. And the Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups. Make sure, I feel like somebody's not being completely honest with y'all. Page of Swords in reverse. Make sure before you move in with somebody or move somebody in, or get a home or do something with this person, make sure you're not going to be burdened with the Ten of Wands, because there's only one person carrying these burdens. And he collapsed. And he only able to carry, normally in the traditional tarot, he carries all 10 in his hand, and he's only able to carry one, and there's a home in the back. Make sure whoever you, just y'all need to, you and somebody may not be compatible. And I don't know if somebody here is refusing to see this with the hangman in reverse. Four of Cups here, moon in Cancer. Yeah, somebody's not going to get their needs met. Somebody could be also pushing a person's boundaries. And somebody here may have the issue with setting boundaries because maybe somebody doesn't want to go through a breakup. Maybe somebody, especially if there's kids involved, it's like, I don't want to be a single parent. I don't want to be divorced. I don't want to get broken up with, or I don't want to break up. I don't want to split homes. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I get it, but something is going to be stressful either way, to be honest. What's swipe right? Is literally a catch-22 for somebody here. Swipe right. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody's not stable. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, I feel like somebody's like talking about and discussing a future with somebody that they don't really have no business. Somebody has addictions possibly that they hide well, or maybe you know about it. This person also could be really very temperamental, very moody with the Temperance in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. They get set off really easily. Nobody want to live with that 24/7. It's one thing to, spend the night a few times and or be around that a few hours, but to live with someone like that, you got to walk on eggshells. You don't know when they're gonna get ticked off, or they on edge all the time. Nobody wants to live under that. People can't wait to get away from people like that at some point. Like, nobody wants to be around that. Hell no. Somebody has a hard time managing their moods, man or woman. Sagittarius here with the Temperance, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries as well. The Hermit, Virgo, the Devil, Capricorn. Somebody, the Knight of Wands, Sag energy. Somebody could be a November Scorpio, November Sag, or on the cusp or whatever. Yeah, the Death card, Scorpio energy, and somebody's not going to change. So whatever issues you have with this person, somebody could be born November 19th or the 16th. Whatever issues you have with a particular person, they're not gonna go away. They're not gonna go nowhere. So whatever red flags you see now, moving in together, living together, having kids, getting married, doing whatever, is not gonna make it go away. What's swipe right? Yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody's not yeah. I feel like somebody's not listening to their intuition, or they didn't. Queen of Cups in reverse, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini energy as well with the Queen of Cups. Somebody here could be a June Gemini, June Cancer. I feel like somebody here is not trusting their intuition. This could even be the Queen of Cups in reverse is an energy of a person. This could be you or somebody else, man or woman. This could be an energy of someone here who gets really attached fast. They're really needy, really clingy. They're moody. They don't know how to regulate their emotions really well. Maybe somebody has like a mood disorder. I don't know, because I've seen some of my I think one of my subscribers, she's a Cancer. I think she said that she battles with that. So maybe somebody battles with that, and just make sure you have, because granted, like if a person loves you, they're gonna, people gonna accept what comes with that, right? Especially if you're honest from jump. But you have to make sure you have that under control. It's nobody's job to tolerate your mood swings, especially if you have a mood disorder, just because just because, well, they love me so they should deal with it. It's like, no, you have to get your whatever you got going on, you got to regulate that. People not gonna want to deal with that. You got to regulate that. I feel like somebody here can have a hard time regulating their feelings, emotions, and this causes people to walk on eggshells, and it causes people to have resentment towards you in the end. And that's why when they able to get away from you, it's like, it's like they don't want to keep in contact, or they don't, and people end up feeling used, like, oh, I helped them do this, I helped them do that. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's like, yeah, you help them, but people have to, people feel like they have to walk on eggshells. They had to anticipate your moods. They were scared to touch the wrong thing, say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, because it's like you can feel when a person can change the temperature in the space. We've all had that family member, that coworker, that friend, that for some people, I've even had people said they hated when their fathers came home because their fathers are always angry. You've had. I'm sure at least one person can attest that they've been around somebody who changes the temperature of the whole room, the whole space. It's like as soon as they come in, the place darkens, or you tense up. You're bracing yourself because you don't know what mood this person is going to be in. One minute they're playful, the next minute they're on edge. So, what's moving in? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. I feel like somebody. Yeah, I don't really think the Five of Swords to the Ten. Royal Rising Queen. Thanks for the reading, my daddy. He's a Scorpio. Yes. Oh, Lakithra. Yeah, I think it was you that mentioned. Oh, that's who I was just talking about. Hey, girl. Gemini Sun with the Ten of Swords here. Yeah, I don't think move. I feel like there's a move that somebody could be considering making with a person. This could be about a partnership. I feel like something is going to happen that's going to cause a breakup. I don't think, and maybe that's not, maybe for right now, it's not the right time to move in. I don't really think, yeah, I don't think it's either not the right person or not the right time. Well, moving in, I can't get enough of you. Do you want to move in together? Five of Swords to the 10. That's terrible. That's bad. That's a betrayal. The Ten of Swords is like hitting rock bottom, and in this case, it's hitting rock bottom in a relationship or a connection, family, lover, friend. Maybe something is good because two people don't live together, or something is not, or there could be two people where they're cool, but being roommates, or whether it's family or a partner, a lover, maybe living together doesn't really work well. But honest to God, I feel like the hangman in reverse can act as a martyr sometimes. I feel like somebody is going to basically martyr themselves for a connection that's incompatible because somebody's going to go against their own boundaries, or somebody has a hard time setting boundaries. This could even be a codependency issue. I feel like somebody here is just like, well, I'm not going to end it. So they're going to suppress their emotions, which is going to lash out later, maybe at the wrong person, the wrong time, wrong people. But yeah, somebody's gonna feel really alone and feel really isolated in this. Yeah, it's not gonna. It's this is gonna be not a success. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah. No. Mm-mm. What's boundaries here? Yeah, the Five of Cups in reverse. Mars and Scorpio. The hangman could be somebody here can have a negative pattern on repeat when it comes to their relationships and connections, because I feel like somebody here lets their partners push their boundaries. Somebody doesn't know how to set boundaries when it comes to love. It could be this queen of somebody overextends themselves emotionally. They suppress themselves for their partner. This could be a woman who suppresses a lot of herself for men, to be in proximity to men, or a man who does this, or flip it, or a man who is always attracted to women who are emotionally unstable. What's the Fool here? I feel like something is a catch-22 regardless, because this is just not a compatible connection. Something is very trauma based, it's very codependent based. It's just not, it's not out of alignment or real compatibility. I think it's more like codependency. It's more like I don't want to be alone, or I don't want to do something alone. So it's better than having this is better than having nobody. At least at least I'm not alone, or at least I'm not single, or at least I'm not doing something alone. Like at least I don't live alone. Things like that. What's the Fool here? Yeah, Eight of Wands. Somebody definitely could have shot they shot with somebody. Mercury and Sag. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Somebody's gonna end up feeling abandoned, or getting literally abandoned by a person. Hey, Sabrina. Or somebody's gonna end up abandoning themselves and relocating on. Yeah, something is being redirected. I love being alone. Well, I Lakithra, it's nice when you like meet somebody that's like a safe landing for you. It's really nice. Not where you gotta, not where you think they're a safe landing because you suppress yourself to make yourself palatable, intolerable, but like when you can really be your full self. When a person is able to really digest you fully and you're able to digest them fully for who they are, it's nice. And it takes a time to find, it takes a while to find that. A lot of people um don't find that because they just be such in a rush to just, oh, well, we got kids, or, I don't want to, I've been single this long already, or, I gotta, I don't want to, yada, yada, yada. So I got to hurry up. And it's like, okay. And then you end up you end up a lot of people end up burdened, dissatisfied. Like they end up with the wrong people. Mm-mm. People end up feeling alone in their marriages, in their relationships. They end up feeling isolated. They end up having to basically not, they can't be themselves. They got to adapt to this person's personality because they really don't mesh well together if they didn't. It's shit like that. But Eight of Wands, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Leo here. Somebody here can have somebody could be an August Virgo or Leo, or somebody can have Virgo or Leo placements. Somebody here could have been a bit methodical and strategic on shooting their shot or reaching out or bringing an offer. I mean, this person does have follow through, the Knight of Pentacles, but in some cases, they could be really methodical and strategic for the wrong reasons. And according to this, it's not like the progression of the reading and of the story doesn't look good. And at the bottom, the top of the deck, I'm using you. Like some of y'all, if you have to question if somebody's using you or not, or if you're being used, like you gotta. Or if you're using somebody, and what it's like, I don't know. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Saturn and Pisces. Somebody also could be dealing with someone that's emotionally manipulative, man or woman. If this is a man in this Queen of Cups in reverse energy, this could be a man who didn't have a good mother. Hey, Taylor. Maybe their mother was, even if their mother was whether their mother was physically present or not, or their caregiver was physically present or not, they could have been emotionally unavailable. Or this could be you that could have struggled with this. There's like emotional unavailability, repression, suppression, dysregulation. Somebody here could even be a bit depressed, moody, like I said. Somebody may have abandonment wounds. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Somebody also could have left y'all for another person. Yeah, the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like somebody is reckless or very temperamental. Like this is the type of person that you don't do what they want, or you don't, I don't know. Somebody is not really as stable as they appear. Somebody could be reckless sexually, even because I did get an energy because that queer card came out. Somebody, if y'all replay this back from the beginning, you'll hear it. But somebody here could be like down low or bi. Nothing wrong with that, but I mean, if you know about it, I don't know. You just gotta keep yourself safe. But Knight of Wands in reverse is not a is somebody here that takes stupid. They don't take good risk. Maybe somebody's worried that if they take too long to do something or accept something, a person will walk away from them or abandon them. And if you got to worry about that, then that's not your, yeah, it's going, something's a dead end. It's not your, yeah, somebody has a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. Somebody here could be coming up with different scenarios because of their fear, their worries. Somebody could also be scared that something, maybe somebody's afraid to take a risk, afraid to commit to something because they're afraid that it won't work. You got to pick what side of this you're on. Queen of Cups, and this could even be a person's own insecurities or projections. Queen of Cups in reverse. But I don't, Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the death card in reverse, heavy Scorpio energy. Obviously, you guys can have Scorpio in your chart if you're watching. You could be a Scorpio, you could be dealing with another Scorpio or somebody that has it in their chart. Or this could be maybe you're a different sign watching for your Scorpio placement. Death card in reverse, somebody is resistant to change. Somebody here likes to cling. Somebody here doesn't like change. So they'll restrict themselves, shrink themselves, suppress themselves, and everything to avoid change. Death in reverse. Yeah, Six of Swords. Eight of Cups talks about movement. The Eight of Wands, movement. The Knight of Swords is here. The Six of Swords talks about but the six to the five. Like if the five was here and the six was there, maybe, or the six was down here, but it's like something is gonna, I feel like there's gonna be something that gets worse when two people are with each other every day, or you know what I'm saying, like, or when something gets really really serious, something's going to be too much. Somebody's going to really see somebody's instability, whether financially, emotionally, mentally, is going to really kick in, or it has. Because some people and some things feel digestible or doable because you're not fully you only see them half the week or half the month, or if it's long distance they only come, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of space in between. But when you got to be around that person every single day, it's a different, you got to really really be around their moods, and then while they go through different phases of their life as an individual, that may, everybody's not going to be able to digest certain things about people. And some things you don't know until you try it, and you just got to do it anyway. But I don't know. Mercury and Aquarius here. This could be a relocation. Maybe two people did move in together, or they're discussing it, or somebody could be relocating, or some the case. Has Cancer been done? This is all the water signs. That's why it says Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Six of Swords. I thought about doing a Cancer reading, and oh, look at this. Oh, I think I'm gonna do a Cancer reading individually today, because the other day I was like, damn, I should do Cancer. I haven't gave Cancer an individual reading in a while, so I may do Cancer today, y'all, by itself. If I have time. Chariot in reverse, Cancerian energy. Yeah, I feel like there's a move that's been blocked or delayed for a reason. Something is a blockage. Cancerian here with the Chariot. Yeah, you or somebody can have Cancer energy in their chart. That could be a blockage. That could be redirection. This could even be something that's getting out of hand. It can also be stagnancy. Somebody here, yeah, something. I feel like it's not even. It may not even be about the move itself. This is due to somebody here not change. Somebody here is stuck in their ways, and because somebody here is stuck in their ways emotionally, it's gonna ruin a connection when two people actually commit or live together. Because somebody here, they're stuck in their ways. Somebody has a heart. Somebody, they got a their ego could be displaced or dysregulated or whatever. Five of Swords here. This could be yeah. The Two of Wands came out in a challenging position and shit. Yeah, I feel like the future of a connection is going to be based on a person's behavior, how they communicate, their mindset. Mars in Aries. Yeah, the devil here, Capital. I don't know. Something's a bit. It's giving karmic. Two of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Y'all could be seeing AAA. Who had that? Oh, the air signs. You or somebody can have air placements. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. Y'all could be seeing AAA. Somebody's gonna end up pushing a person away. I don't. I'm really getting that. Man or woman, or maybe somebody has felt like they're being pushed away. Somebody also has poor leadership skills. Somebody here lets a person walk all over them. It could be the man in a situation. This could be a man here that's dealing with a feminine energy, whether this is you or somebody else who's very moody, very manipulative. Somebody feels like they have to walk on eggshells with this person. And this person may tolerate this because, again, if this is a man who's dealing with this, they didn't have a good mother. They have a mother wound. Their mother could have been emotionally volatile or unavailable, or they didn't know their mother. Maybe she passed away young when they were young, or she just wasn't really there the way she needed to be. I don't know, but this is why a man could be dealing with this. And for those of you that are into same sex, somebody has a mother wound. This could be a woman that has distorted feminine energy. Her emotions are chaotic. She's unstable. She cannot self-regulate properly. Or this could, again, it could be a man. Flip and switch it. But Eight of Swords in reverse. Jupiter in Gemini. I thought these are two people that are looking to save each other in some kind of way subconsciously. And I don't know. Somebody also could have left one person to go move in or be with somebody else, and that didn't work out. It's a whole bunch. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody's not listening to their inner voice, or they didn't. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody really doesn't want to do something on their own, or they can't. Whether it's about finances, emotions, it's something psychological. Somebody's really obsessed with their image, so they may try to keep something going, even if it means betraying themselves. Somebody's obsessed with how they look. Yeah, heavy codependency here. I feel like it's both people, but it comes up in different ways. Ten of Swords. Yeah, the nice little trauma bond. Moon and Sag here. Yeah, the Tower. Aries, Scorpio. You see how this couple, they have fallen to their death? Child. Something was there was a move, or either a forward movement or an actual move or relocation, whether for one person or two people that's been blocked for a reason. But I feel like somebody here is like trying to force something now, and it's gonna just this is what's gonna happen to this person or this relationship. The Tower, you see how they both have fallen to their death? There's gonna be a Tower. Nine of Wands in reverse. Somebody also has a heart. They don't know how to express themselves. They don't apologize when they're wrong. Like, somebody sucks. Nine of Wands in reverse. Oh, I wouldn't want to be with this person. Yeah, King of Cups. He's pouring his heart out. The King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, this could be a couple. Uh, some of y'all could be dealing with another water sign, or somebody that has water in their chart like you. Or again, you could be a different sign watching for your water placement. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again. Libra as well. October Libra energy, October Scorpio. So I could be born on the 16th, the 7th, the 27th, or the 9th of a month. Hmm. Yeah, I just, and there could be something with both of these people's inner child. I feel like there's two people here that both have like a very wounded inner child when it comes to like their emotional expression. They can even have a child together, or it doesn't have to be, or this is just both of these people's inner child, or this could be the feminine and masculine aspect of one person. So take it how it resonates. Not everybody's coupled up, or this could just be about one singular person. King of Cups. Or that could even be parents. Yeah, family. Ten of Cups here. Some of these people, or you and this person, can have a child together, or they have a child somewhere, whether with you or somebody else. Or this could be like your siblings, your family members, your parents. Y'all could be seeing a 10 of Swords with the 10 of Cups with moving in. And you see how even the mother's standing, but the father is sitting down, and he got his face in his hand like that. Like he's like, huh, like sighing, like, hmm. I, I don't know. I feel like there could be a masculine here that's just, they're gonna be like, damn, what the hell did I? What's the Ten of Cups here? Or it could be a woman. Flip it, switch it. Ten of Cups. I'm getting self-abandonment. The only, yeah, the Temperance in reverse. That's what I'm saying. The only reason why something looks like it's a good match is because there's self-abandonment here. Sagittarius energy. If somebody here didn't lukewarm themselves or shrink themselves, or that if they didn't suppress their true personality, their true nature, something wouldn't even be a thing. It wouldn't have even gone on this long, or whatever this is. And that's why when two people move in, when a boundary gets crossed, that's why there's going to be a breakup, or it's going to be something is just not going to be compatible. It's not going to be healthy. It's not going to be good. Temperance here, this could be doing something in haste, excess. Somebody here could be drinking a lot, smoking a lot. Somebody could be excessively moody. Somebody has a hard time expressing their emotions. They have a hard time apologizing. Like, everybody's mature and grown until it's time to apologize and say, oh, hey, sorry for yelling at you, or sorry for being like really nasty, or I'm sorry if I've been really moody lately. You know, I have this going on. I fear this. I have, somebody can't do that at their grown age. Somebody can't, they can't do that. They'll just start being nice to you again all of a sudden. And that's not cute. That no healthy person wants to deal with that. No healthy, self-respectable person wants to deal with somebody that can't apologize, but they're gonna just do something nice to you and crack a joke or whatever to like smooth things over after they were being a bitch or being an asshole. That's just no. Only a codependent, needy, clingy person that doesn't have any boundaries or self-worth is gonna be okay with dealing with that. No shade. People that like and respect themselves, they're not gonna put you through things that are unnecessary, and they're not gonna go through these type of unnecessary stresses and immature and childish shit like this. Somebody has to get it together. Too grown. Mm-mm. Two of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups and the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of childish energy. I don't know. Somebody's fighting some demons. They battling something, but Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody may catch themselves overspending, overgiving, overcompensating to a person, whether it's financially, emotionally, just having to walk on eggshells. Somebody always has to, somebody here, they feels like they have to kiss somebody's ass a lot. Like somebody's martyring themselves to make a connection that's not even compatible work. Moon and Taurus here with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Something is very codependent. Somebody also could be out of work. And if it's not about a person out of work, this could just be somebody overextending, or something is very transactional. This relationship, this situation, whatever this is transactional, or it's not rooted in any, it's not rooted in something healthy. I'm just put it like that. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. These are people that just don't want to be alone. Or, oh, we have a child, so our kids need a two-parent home, or yada, yada, yada. But the kid is in a home where kids can feel tension. I don't know why people think kids are like stupid, dumb, or slow. The only difference between kids and adults is kids don't have the maturity and the neurological development to communicate certain feelings, but they feel and sense things better than we do, to be honest. We just know how to hide or, say it and verbalize it, but kids pick up on things. They know when two people are walking on eggshells and shit like that. They know when two people don't really get along together. And that's why it be these kids in two family homes who be having these behavioral issues in school. They're really socially awkward. They're withdrawn. They don't really know. They lack empathy. Like, it's a reason for that. They don't really get along with other kids. They're really like withdrawn. Like, even if they're academically advanced, behavioral wise, we're talking about behavior. And if you don't have kids, this could be something about your childhood. But I feel like these are just two people that just, I don't know. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Ace of I had a Cancer woman. She was everything. I miss her. Oh, why did y'all break up? Self-talk. I'm a Gemini and my ex is a Cancer. Thank you, beautiful. You're welcome, Faith. Ace of Cups here in reverse. Unrequited love. A breakup. Repressed trauma. Repressed emotions. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, there's an unworkable plan here. And this could be because there's two people that have unresolved issues within themselves individually. I'm get to be honest. Or something was rushed, or Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Four of Cups. Moon and Cancer. Yeah, somebody's unhappy. They're not. Somebody here could even be dealing. Somebody also is like never satisfied. Like you gotta. Somebody's just never happy, or they're not happy long. Like I don't know. Somebody always has like a serious. Yeah, somebody's very melancholy. Like they always got this serious face. They always, I don't know. It's like they look like they just don't seem they're not, they're guarded. They're on edge. It's like they don't know how to relax. Like, I don't know. And that's hard to live with. That's hard to be around for a person. It's one thing to somebody throughout the week a few times, or out the month a few times, go on vacation a few days. Those are distractions. But to live with somebody like this, no. No, I don't. Four Cups. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like somebody's just not happy with themselves. To be honest, I'm really getting that dependency. Somebody's looking at something from a financial standpoint. Maybe something would be financially easier. Something could be just really transactional. This could even just be about finances or stability. It's not really about love for one or both of these people. Whether they married or in a relationship. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Ace. I feel like somebody here knows it's the truth. Somebody here is very well aware, or is going to be exposed. Somebody may even push someone's boundaries, or overspends money too. It's just a lot going on with whatever this is. Ace of Swords. Yeah, Six of Wands. I feel like somebody here knows the truth about this relationship. Maybe both of these people do, but they're gonna like say they're not gonna end this or let this go. That's how people end up getting sick and getting autoimmune issues and shit like that. Flare ups with all things. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. Somebody has no inner authority. Aries energy. They don't really take action. Maybe I don't know. Somebody can have distorted masculine and feminine energy. Maybe somebody's overly controlling, too serious. Man, or this could be a woman that's too serious, or a man. Or this could be a man who's not really manly, I guess. I don't know. Whatever y'all be saying nowadays. Six of Wands here, Jupiter and Leo. I feel like somebody's gonna kind of dismiss their own boundaries. They're gonna abandon themselves to be chosen, or to look like they're being chosen. Y'all gotta set, and it don't have to end this way, right? I feel like y'all can avoid this by setting boundaries and not rushing something. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Some of you guys can avoid this with somebody, whether you got kids with them or not. Do not rush something. Whether y'all dating or not, don't rush it, because I feel like something doesn't end well because it's being rushed. Somebody got like they're very impatient. They're overly controlling. They don't know how to surrender and go with the flow. Somebody's very rigid. They don't know how to adapt. They don't know how to have patience. And that's what's going to just send something off the edge in a very negative way. Somebody needs to chill out. Chakra messages. Unable to express yourself. That Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody has a hard time with expressing themselves. Yeah, overthinking everything. Maybe somebody's overthinking something. Not, yeah, somebody deep down, maybe they don't feel good enough for a person, and that's why they're trying to rush things or control something, or they don't feel good enough in life, so they feel like if they have a relationship, or they have this family dynamic, or they have this marriage, that'll make them feel better, but that's not gonna, if you don't feel whole within yourself, no kids, no money, no job, no partner is gonna do that for you. What else? Yeah, somebody's gonna end up feeling burnt out, fatigued, sick, possibly, inability to cope with changes. Somebody here doesn't know how to cope with change, unable to express yourself. Yeah, lying and lying and deceptive behavior under, unable to express yourself. Somebody here is suppressing their self. They're not really being honest about who they are, what they are. That's the only reason why something seems like it's a good fit. Because somebody here is diluting themselves. They're not really being honest. What's not feeling good enough? Yeah, conflict and drama. Because somebody here knows and feels if they show somebody who they really are, there's going to be conflict and drama. Somebody here may have some toxic or some ways about themselves. What's feeling fatigue? Yeah, lack of love and compassion. Something ain't about, yeah, somebody's going to get in difficulty accepting change. After a while, yeah, fear of commitment. After a while, a person is going to get tired of trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to, somebody could be born February 22nd. Somebody here is going to be, or the 4th. Somebody's going to get tired of trying to keep up with something, and there's going to be a relationship or even a person themselves that's going to like break down, like have a nervous breakdown, something with their health. They're going to lash out. They may even lash out at work or lash out at the wrong person, like at a child, like is at a child. It's going to be something that they can't come back from. And this is all because they've been suppressing themselves. So this is your reading. Water signs, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna do Cancer next. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a quick one for Cancer. But this was your reading. Water signs, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.